Let's now talk about how to create a culture of learning and innovation. So let me tell you a story about hitting rock bottom and getting to a very powerful question. In 2011, with my private security business, we really were struggling. We didn't have any real strategy as far as customer acquisition or who our key customer was. We were saying yes to everybody. And so in 2011, the company lost approximately $1 million. I was a sole shareholder. That was a really lonely moment for me. And I'll never forget, this was around Christmas. I was having a glass of wine, really thinking deeply about what had happened. How did we get here? Should I just shut the company down? Even though I'd owned it for over 10 years at this point. And through that process, I got to a very powerful question. And that question was, what if I had to restart this industry from scratch? Blank slate, from scratch. What if I had to restart this industry from scratch? That was a very powerful question. Earlier in my career, I had asked the question, what if I acquired my company today? With my hard-earned money, what if I bought my company today, knowing what I know about it, what systems would I implement, what people would I keep, etc.? That was a great question, but it wasn't as powerful as what if I had to restart the industry? And I guarantee companies like Uber asked that exact same question before entering into the taxi business. They had to start from scratch. And so that question drove me to an exercise. And that exercise was really looking at things from the perspective of all the key stakeholders. So in my business at the time, you had the customer, their perspective, me as the business owner, and the employees. They were actually the key stakeholder. What were the bottlenecks or challenges from everyone's perspective? And could we create a model that would eliminate those challenges and allow us to continue to be as or more profitable than before? The question of how would I restart this industry from scratch was by far the most powerful question that I had hit to date. This was a pivotal point for me. Once I really embraced learning and innovation, I brought my company back, turned it around, and 10x'd our growth. It was instrumental in my exit. We had a 24 times multiple exit that would have never happened if I hadn't asked that question and embraced a culture of learning and innovation. Let me show you how to do that. Here's what you'll learn in this module: how to create a culture of innovation and learning, and some key exercises which will drive innovation within your organization. How diversity builds resilience, creating a framework for a culture of innovation. And of course, we'll discuss some roadblocks, some things that might get in the way that you need to look out for.